Hey guys, I'm Carlos Greer from Page 6 TV, and you're watching Crosstown Connections with Val.
Your host, Valerie Greenberg, here on the streets of Soho with her dear friend, Mr. Carlos Greer, host of Page 6 TV, Page 6 columnist. There's nothing that he can't do, and looking this handsome as well, by the way.
How are you? It's good to see you.
Look, he wants to grab the mic. I'm so good.
Sorry,
No, he's so good at what he does. He wants to grab the mic. Oh my God, Carlos, I love you. I'm so pleased to see you.
This is so fun. I've never literally just sat on a bench and been interviewed by somebody before, especially you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, normal.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So clearly it was a natural fit for me to reach out to you when we launched the show because of the fact that, you know, we used to stand on red carpets together out in the cold to get those A-list interviews.
We did. Yeah, we did. A long time. I mean, it's been years. I used to write for another publication. I would go do a lot of red carpets. I still do some red carpets, but not as much. And yeah, we had many nights staking out places and interviewing celebs. It was fun, yeah.
Which led you to now being on television, and I can watch you every single day, which I'm obsessed with. Wait, oh my gosh. So, Carlos, how have you been?
I've been great. I've been very busy, obviously juggling the column and the television show, but it's been very fulfilling and really cool.
I love that you're so humble when you say that because, you know, it really is about working really hard and churning it out to get to where you are and where you want to be. So obviously this show is all about connecting and boosting the confidence of others. So I really want to know, you do such an excellent job of connecting with talent, connecting with celebrities, and having them respect you, simultaneously writing incredible newsworthy pieces. How do you keep that balance where a source or the talent trusts you and you still pump out such great content?
Well, I mean, you want to be respectful of people and their stories and curious about what's going on in their lives. But, you know, I do write for a gossip column. It's kind of funny because we have a tagline on the show, Page 6 TV. If you don't want it on Page 6, don't do it. And, of course, that's referring to scandalous behavior and stuff like that. But the reality is that we've created a lot of stars on the pages of Page 6 and on the TV show as well. A lot of people want to be on Page 6, especially Page 6 TV. You know, we've made a lot of we've created a lot of stars on Page 6. A lot of restaurants, a lot of go-to spots. It's a very trending place. Like, you do want to be on those pages and you want to be on the show. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun. It really is. It's all pop culture and celebrity and entertainment, and it's all fun.
It's kind of funny because I feel like a lot of people in New York equate with, you know, being in the Page 6 column, or now even spoken about on your show, with actually having made it in New York. I mean, how does that make you feel, being able to have that effect?
You know, I don't think about myself having that effect, but I totally get it. You know, even just when I moved here 15 years ago and reading Page 6, now being on the show, I mean, I pinch myself every day because it is a rite of passage for a lot of New Yorkers. And what's cool about it is that it is so New York. You know, you can make a lot of dreams come true, a lot of careers happen, whether it's in the restaurant industry, the entertainment industry, the theater industry, or art. You know, that's what's kind of fascinating about something as iconic as Page 6 and now Page 6 TV.
Most certainly, and both platforms are very well-rounded in terms of covering lots of different things, as you mentioned. So I think a lot of people want to know, really, the staff, everybody that, you know, behind the scenes. I mean, people work really hard to get these stories. So how involved are the staff members in delivering the advice and the thoughts and the news to you so that you can go on television and let us know what's happening?
Right. Well, on the show, it's very collaborative. We have an incredible team of producers in the morning. We have our meetings where we look over a story list and we sort of comb through different stories and see what we're bringing to the table. Me, Bevy, and Elizabeth, but our producers, they work very hard as well. And for the column, it's a little more autonomous. We have the 6 of us. Believe it or not, there's 6 of us on Page 6, and we work diligently getting scoops and tips and making our phone calls and doing the reporting. And the TV show is a little bit more collaborative.
So do you sleep? I think people want to know that because obviously celebrity gossip never stops.
I don't sleep much. I've been getting better at it. I've been trying to get better at it. I don't sleep much, but you know what? I got to tell you, it's fun. It really is. It's fun working with the people I work with, covering the stories that I cover, and being on this TV show has been incredible. Because think about it, you worked in print before and doing all those red carpets and stuff like that. The cool thing about Page 6 TV is that now I have people to talk about it with on camera, and we have different guests that comes on from time to time, and it's fun to just gab with someone else about it.
And you guys are so real, and I think that's why you really resonate with the audience.
No, absolutely, and we all bring something different to the table. Like me, you know, I'm the gossip reporter from Page 6. Bevy Smith Smith. She's all out in the streets. You know Beth.
Totally. I've dined with her. Absolutely.
Out in the streets. She knows everybody. She brings a different kind of flavor. Elizabeth Wagmeister, she brings us the business of show business.
Yeah,
So
she's great.
That's another thing, too. You're always learning something when you watch our show. I feel like you are. You're having fun, and you're also learning.
You're all pieces to the puzzle that sort of make each other shine.
I agree.
So can you tell us, I mean, obviously every day is different, but what should we be looking forward to, or a little bit of a spoiler of, some things that you're going to maybe shake up, something a little different that we haven't seen yet that we can look forward to?
Well, I would tell you this. Every single day when you tune in, you're getting the best gossip there is out there because, we invented gossip. It's page 6 after all. But, you never know who we may have on the show, and you never know what news we're going to break. We were constantly breaking exclusives. I'm constantly bringing the scoops to everyone. And so, you never know. You just got to tune in.
Carlos, didn't you just do something with Mooch?
Yeah, Anthony Scaramucci. He's on the pages of Page 6 all the time. He was just recently on our show. We've also had Angie Martinez. She's been on regularly. The voice of New York, Angie Martinez.
That's right.
She is so much fun. I love, because I grew up literally, this is what's cool about Bevy Smith. I'm going to go on a tangent here. But so I grew up reading Vibe magazine, studying 90s pop culture. And so it is surreal to me to be sitting next to Angie Martinez and Bevy Smith and listening to their stories. Because this is where I grew up, how I grew up back in St. Louis. I would grow up literally in church reading Vibe magazines while my mom is looking from the choir stand, looking me in the eye saying, Carlos, put that magazine away, you're at church. But anyway, so that's kind of how it was. But it was, yeah. So it's kind of surreal to get their kind of New York pop culture history.
So, obviously, the road and the path that you've navigated for yourself, so much of your success has obviously stemmed from connecting. So what would you say to someone who really wants to get out there, work in the world of journalism or broadcast? How important is connecting, and what's one tip that you could give somebody that wants that for themselves?
Be persistent. Trust yourself. Be curious. Read everything that you want to read. Know your subjects. Know your industry. God, there's so much. I just did an interview recently, and it's here's the thing. You're going to need a lot of opinions, especially if you want to do television. You're going to get a lot of opinions from everybody. Know yourself. Know your talent. Be curious. Read everything.
I love you, Carlos. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
I love you. It's good to see you.
It was so wonderful talking to my friend Carlos Greer from Page 6 TV and Page 6. He spoke about what it was like connecting with celebrities and how making genuine connections and building relationships can really help boost your career. So let's take this to the Uber pool and see what our riders have to say. We're going in. I just have to tell you, I'm literally obsessed with your hair color.
Oh, thank you so much.
How do you get that exciting, vibrant tone to stay?
Oh, my friend does it.
Really?
Yeah.
At a salon or out of her house?
At a salon.
Oh my God, you're so cute. What's your name?
Katie.
I'm Valerie. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
you too.
Sorry, I think that Uber pools are a place where you can actually meet people and connect with them. So what do you do in the city, Katie?
Oh, I go to school here and I have an internship.
Oh, amazing! You have an internship? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So what do you think the importance has been to connect with some of your superiors and higher-ups there in terms of helping build your confidence level?
Well, I'm a really shy person. I normally I have trouble talking to people and stuff like that, and I think the internship, because I had to meet so many people and talk to so many people, that it's helping me build my confidence, and I think that that'll be helpful in the future when I'm going on interviews and stuff for a job.
That's amazing. And how do you plan on continuing on these connections? Will you check in with the people that you've sort of answered to or your bosses?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to try to keep that connection with them.
That's so amazing. I love it. And what gives you the confidence, since we're talking so much about that, to stand out and to sort of be your own person, because you're so beautiful and not everybody has that ability to be confident in themselves to exude it on the outside?
Well, I've always been into art and things like that, and I don't know, I just feel I can express myself this way rather than speaking, since I'm very shy and quiet.
Absolutely. Oh my God, you're so cute. Well, listen, we want to hear from you always. So as shy and quiet as you are, make sure that your voice is always heard. You're a doll.
Thank you.
Oh, look how cute.